Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Delivers the contact. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast? The heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The quick out. They got.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And, David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Rides to the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gets it.
The running back.
Marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense working from the pistol. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Power football with the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Hauls it in. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Scrambling away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Gets it out quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. He caught it. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The away team has a slight lead. They play a fun brand of football. Let's see if they can close this one out.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to the run. He breaks a tackle. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gets open down the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense set on 1st down. Looking for room. It's long. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to move it through the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. caught near the sticks. It's short. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He finds his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Slips a tackle. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. On second down, wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Batista. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. To the ground with the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. All the way in for the touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the tailback. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in San Antonio as we say hello from our broadcast studios. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try the run. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And that ball is picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Dances away from the heat. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Steps away. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Dances away from one. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Lowers those pads. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to break down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Off the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. And he makes the catch at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke.
Got his man in the middle.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught in the backfield, it's McKay. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. That's caught. It's Amato. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's McKay. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running. Gets it to the 34. The play action fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Hard running there. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. The inside handoff. Nice move to keep running. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns for the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught on the outside, it's Amato. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Back to the air one more time. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll give it on the counter. Makes one man miss. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They believe they can run right here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The give from the gun. Jukes his way for more. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll give it to the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
That last field goal was a big one. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them. You want to pin them back on the kickoff here. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.